Hello, welcome back. You're in for a doozy here. Oh my lordy lord. This card, this is the third time. Everything comes in threes, right? This is the third time that I have drawn it. So just before, I just thought, right, I'm leaving it because you just have to believe me. And what it's talking about, this Six of Swords, is a victory. It's also talking about us going through a transition, which we all are. It's about belief. It's about your belief, and it's also going into the unknown, right? So, what's happened is, right? I hope I can explain this correctly to you, because this is what I'm being asked to put over, right? I know exactly what they're doing to me, right? I know exactly what they're wanting me to do, what they want me to show you, right? Just be all day, right? It's been like two halves of a day. This morning was I was blocked. I was blocked all day, and it's not very often that I get blocked. Not when I want to be connected. Do you know what I mean? People, the majority of you will probably understand what I mean by that. And I just thought, right, just leave it be then. There must be a reason, because that's what I believe, right? There must be a reason why I'm blocked. Do you know what I mean? So I'll just leave it alone. I'm not reading. I'm not going to read anybody's cards if I don't feel like I'm coming from, the right place, the authentic place, what I actually feel, not just what the cards say. So I just left it. Anyway, this afternoon, I thought, oh, like I started to come round a bit within myself, feeling a bit more normal, and I thought, right, I started opening up. I could feel then. Now, just previous to that, I drew a card to see if they could give me any idea of what the read was going to be. Obviously, I never get told that. They just throw me in the deep end, right? But sometimes it's best to be through in the deep end, don't you think? Anyway, I keep getting this card, like a new idea. Do you know what I mean? A new idea, and I keep answering. Well, I've come up with loads of new ideas. I've got loads and loads, but obviously, it's if that's coming up for me all the time, then it's something that I'm not I'm not touching on it, because they're making me touch on this, right? I understand why they're making me touch on this, and so will you when you hear this. So, anyway, I thought, right, okay, I got up, I went to, it was getting a bit dark out there, I went to put my lamp on, and there's a magpie out there. Right, here we go, are you ready? There's a magpie, right, he's out there, and he's flying around on his own. I'm looking out the window and I'm thinking to myself, where's his mate? Magpies are always in pairs, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? The mate for life. And he's flying all over and making a lot of noise, and then he flies off over the rooftops, and then I think, and I'm just stood there watching, and I'm thinking, well, he's looking all over. He looks like he's looking. Do you know what I mean? This magpie is looking. So I know about this, because I know these birds, right? Because I have a superstition, right? I do have superstitions, right? I think we all do about certain things. So I thought, right, so I thought, is this the idea you want? This is me. This is me. I thought, this is the idea. You want me to say something about superstitions, don't you? It must be that. Um, so I've set up again and everything, and I was having a little think, for I've come on here, yeah, and I thought to myself, superstition, right? See, when I saw him, my immediate thing was to look for the other one, right? Because You know the thing, one for sorrow, two for joy. Yeah, everybody knows the magpie superstition. You might have different words. It doesn't matter what you believe, right? What it actually does matter what you believe. Sorry, but it doesn't in this instance. You can say one for whatever. That I mean it in that way. Do you know what I mean? Well, they all get differ, don't they? But in mine, it's one for sorrow, two for joy, blah blah, right? So I'm always looking for the joy. Right? I'm always looking for the joy. So and when I do see them, if you're on a trip and you see a bloody load of them, oh God, I'm thinking, why can't it be 5 for silver and 6 for gold? Why can't I see that, right? And then I think to myself, what 7? Do I want 7? Because you can get to a number and think I'm not looking no more, right? I've got there. That's all I want to see, right? I'm going to walk home or get home with my head down, right? So, what about 7? 7 for a wish. What would I wish? Oh no, it isn't. 8's a wish. Infinity is a wish. 7's a secret. Well, that's fine, because you can tell me all your secrets, because I can't remember them anyway. I don't even know my own secrets, right? I've got none now. 8 for a wish, we've done that. 9 for a kiss, that's all right. 10 for a date, don't be late, right? That's how it goes. So, I thought, right, so we're going to do superstitions, right? And then this card is the 3rd time it's been out, right? And it's going into the unknown, right? So I am understanding what they mean here. They are wanting me to show you the process of how this happens, right? So getting back to the superstition, right? If I see a magpie, right, and I see one and I think, oh, one for sorrow. Soon, right? If that day turns out all right, I don't care then, right? I can't even remember that it was one for sorrow. It doesn't matter. But if my day turns out a hell, I think, yeah, I believe that, right? I believe that, and if it's 2 for joy, whatever it is, right? So you believe it, right? What, 2 for joy? We'll have 2 for joy. I'm not going to see no more. I don't want to see any more, right? Now then, if I get 2 for joy and my day turns out shit, right? Then I don't believe it. It's a paradox. I don't believe it then. Do you know what I mean? What I'm trying to say is we only believe something if it happens, don't we? And we only believe something if it happens over and over again. And where superstitions are concerned, that's what I mean. That we only believe it if it suits us with superstitions, don't we? We only believe it if it's because I mean, you imagine if you had to live like that with that whole superstitions there. I mean, also depending how many times it works for you, right, is how much you believe in it. I mean, if we believe this superstition, right, all I'd be doing is looking for magpies all day long. I'll get to the number I want, right, head down and get in. And it never happens that way anyway, because you never make it home before seeing another one, right? Which will take you. You've got right up, and it takes you right back. You have to start right all over again. It takes you back to the beginning, right? Back to the beginning. Sorrow. I was on 10 for a date before that other one flew in my eyesight. Of course, it's 1 for sorrow, isn't it? Because it's not happening now, is it? It's not happening. So, imagine living that, right? So, what I'm saying about belief is we only believe it if it happens over and over and over again. It doesn't matter whether it suits you or not, neither, right? We only believe it if something happens over and over again. So, what I'm saying is my absolute belief in higher powers, we'll call it that, right, is came about, right, because I believe what I am being shown, right, and it happens. It just keeps happening. It's happening over and over and over again, and everything flows into everything else when you're in the flow. Like I said, not when you're going upstream like the fish is being out. When you're flowing with the stream, it's all goes into one, and I mean this whole read up to now, right? One thing I forgot, big massive thing, right? When you believe something like a superstition, right? Some people absolutely believe something, right? And when you absolutely believe something, it becomes a self prophesizing. You know what I mean? It's a self fulfilling prophecy. That's what we do, yeah. When we believe something, so it's self. So if you're on one for sorrow all of the time, that's what you're gonna get. If you're on two for joy all the time, that's what you're gonna get. If you totally believe you were gonna get joy seeing two of them, if you totally believed it, you know what I mean. So obviously, yes, I don't believe it. Obviously, I don't believe it all, because as soon as it doesn't work for me, I don't care about it. Do you know what I mean? I don't. So, what I'm saying is about a higher power by there is something else, right? It's because it keeps showing me over and over again. These things keep happening, right? Now then, I was blocked. This new idea, superstitions, which where's it led me to? It's led me to our beliefs. This is exactly how they want me to show you how the process goes. All this, right? All this because I saw that magpie. All this, what I'm telling you, is because I saw that magpie, and I thought this was going to be about superstitions to begin with. Then I thought, then the belief come into it, and then it was only as I've started doing it that I realised that they want me to show you the process of how it happens, how like this is one way the higher powers can work with you. Do you know what I mean? You get your own ways. You'll understand, and you'll get them. Um, and so just before I come back on here, right? I told you I'd seen him, didn't I? Right? I want to say one thing about my beliefs, right? They're not just beliefs anymore. It is a fact to me, yeah? It is a fact, an absolute fact, that there is something higher, right? Higher powers. It's a fact, right, to me. So there you go. And this is why these things keep happening to me, because it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Because the more I believe, the more I flow, the more things they show me, the more things I understand. And it goes, and the process goes with you know, like it keeps to your pace with, you know, with just a little bit of push. It keeps to your pace with just a little bit of push for as long as you want to do it, for as much as you want to do it. You can bow out a bit, you know, because it can get tiring. So, but you get used to it. Anyway, what what this is the right. This is right. This is the read. I've realised now I've done a one card read, right? Because it's all about going into the unknown. That's what's coming for you all, right? But it's victory, don't worry, right? You're all transitioning, right? Now then, just what I wanted to say to you is, this is how it all comes together. Just before I did get back onto here, right? I heard him again, right? I heard him out there shouting and bawling, right? So I got up and went out to had a look, and there he was. He was in my garden. And that was a confirmation to me that you want me to do the magpies. Yes, I'll do the magpies, right? So, but what it is, this one card reading, that they're telling me I've took too long with, but, slowly wins the race. What, oh, yeah. What that magpie was doing, right? What he is doing is he is looking for her. Do you understand? He is looking high and low for her. So, and this is what I'm telling you also this read would have been totally about. Yeah, he's on fire, he's an elk, he's everything, right? What I'm telling you is that the masculine are now looking for their feminine, right? That's what's happening there. It's twin flame business. The masculines are now looking for the feminines. There you go. And just before I got on, I'd pulled the tarantula, right? Oh, there's the chariot. They do it. They're in it. They know exactly what they're doing now. They're catching up. You see, they're catching up to the feminine energies. They're catching up to it. It's a journey and everything. Oh, so anyway, so yeah, so just before I go, right, with now my 2-card read, but I hope you understand what I'm saying to you. It's all about your beliefs, and what happens in the process is, this is what will make you believe, right? It's all the synchronizations that you get, all of them, right? Everything that's all joined in together. It is so weird. Sometimes it is so eerie, but that's what I'm saying is that's what will make you come to believe, in your own time when you choose. Hopefully, before it's it's kind of forced on you, because once you start changing your perspective on things that we've lived our whole lives with, beliefs that we've held all our lives, it can be smash your brain up a bit. So there's your read. He's looking for her. So it's Friday night. These are all out. Oh, you shagging? A gazelle. You're a gazelle. You're the gazelle. I don't know how a gazelle. Show me how a gazelle. I don't know if you've seen that post. You're a gazelle and he's an earthworm. Have a good night.